Okay, I definitely need Mel for this one. 500 bananas. How many bananas do you need? How many bananas does Mel need? To think that this is happening of all days on regular show Death Day. My birthday's next week. I'll be 27 years old. Gonna have an ice cream cake. It was originally going to be a Jeremy cake, but I don't want Mom to spend like a lot of money, so I'm like, maybe an ice cream cake is a better idea. Cookies and cream. Still mad at Cartoon Network. They're playing Replaced before my birthday. Even with the thought of doing that, it feels that they're basically trying to make it up to me. Well, first off, I don't have cable, and you should have done that a long time ago. It's like 6 degrees outside. I'm not doing search for Galarian Articuno. I refuse. It's way too cold. What are the chances I go outside and then I end up getting sick before my birthday? That's why I'm doing Minion Rush instead of Pokemon Go. It is a new event. AVL. Anti-Villain League, Villain Con. I mean, wouldn't it make sense if there's like a brand new stage? Villain Con? You're literally calling it Villain Con and the Anti-Villain League. The first part's in the jungle, second part is here in AVL, but I don't know. There's just a lot of wasted, missed potential that this game has. And that's also added in the fact that Otto is not a playable minion character. The closest guy you got is Jerry, but even with that, I prefer to see the one with the braces, thank you very much. I swear, if Mel and Tim are the only notable minions and there's no Kevin, Stuart, Bob, or Otto, I'm going to be upset. I know Mel is the current leader of the minions, but he is a terrible leader. Rebelling against Groot, not caring if the minions are hungry, having them trespass on private property. I mean, there's like a lot of things that this guy has done that don't necessarily put him in likable territory. I don't want to repeat myself, but from what I said, it's the truth. I'm on a live stream right now, Mom. Alright, good morning. Good afternoon. Oh, you should, I know. You should rest easy today. Hard to believe it's been 7 years since regular show ended, right? I remember. If anything, I just want to get, like, the mission out of the way so I can work on stuff I plan to do. Evil Mel. You could say that again. More like Despicable Mel. He's gonna be in the titular the main Minion character in Despicable Me 4, Zook. They better give him some redemption or something. If he stays the same asshole Minion, I'm completely gonna lose it. Not this thing! No! Ah! I hate these things! Why does the AVL have them? What is their purpose? What do they do? Aside from... What? You don't know what these are! These look like propellers and... Ouch! You know what these remind me of? They remind me of these propeller things from Crash Nitro Kart. I think it's one of the clock tracks. Can't really do much. Tell you what, Mom, when I'm done with my live stream, I'll go take out the trash. Mom? I'll do the trash when I'm done with my Minion live stream. I will. Just let me get this out of the way first. Alright. It is regular show Death Day. I know. Alright! I hope I don't slip this time. Yeah, I tried to walk outside before and I slipped on snow and fell on my back and my head. My sides was hurting so much, even my stomach was hurting. Like, the outside, not the inside. We're beginning snow again next week, and I fear that this will probably conflict with my birthday. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Well, I do sleep with 5 blankets, but even that's not enough. I've been enjoying the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. There's like some scenes from there that were from the Japanese, but made it somewhat into here. I'm like, this wasn't in the 4Kids dub. And there's like a lot of dialogue where the scene doesn't belong, and I'm like, that's an manga, alright. Why doesn't Minions have something like that? Illumination, why don't you do something like manga does? It's basically like a comic, but you got scenes from the movie and dialogue. I would love to see the Minions in an manga type of book or something. And why not just have like a translation edition where we know what the Minions are actually saying instead of it saying Minionese, because they do say English and other words. Terima-kasih, ¿qué pasó? Chipolata. They do say actual words, but they just don't translate it. The captions don't, at least. They just say, oh, it's Minionese. Yeah, you don't translate them saying their names, but you translate them saying their names, but not what. Oh, yeah, they do sometimes, but not all the time. I just hope I don't run into those again. That's the worst part of Minion Rush, Anti-Villain League, with those propellers or whatever they are. I don't even know what they are or what their purpose is. They're just there. They're an obstacle. It's been a long time since the AVL was used as like one of those missions and stuff, but that's one thing I don't like about Minion Rush. I don't like those propeller things of the Anti-Villain League. And why would they have the Villain Con of all things at a facility where... Oh my god. Ouch! I hate this! I hate this so much! I hate these propellers! I don't know what they do. Oh, thank you. How do you think Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled actually handled this type of level? Let alone with the... whatever these propellers are, or... I don't even know what they are. I just know they're obstacles, but... they don't look like any obstacles I've seen. I always dread whenever I go to Anti-Villain League to see these. My favorite levels in the game are obviously El Macho's Lair, the neighborhood, jungle, and the mall. Those are my favorite levels in the game. Anti-Villain League is my least favorite. Vectors is better than this. Hell, even Balthazar Brat's Lair is better than this. At least in Balthazar Brat's Lair, you don't have to worry about whatever those propellers are. All I know is it's a track from Crash Nitro Kart where you have to like drive and you have to avoid getting hit by those propellers or something. It just makes you spin out of control. The only difference, your minion gets hurt. I know it's Mel, but I want to try to start liking him because who knows, maybe this minion might turn over a new leaf. And I do have that spiral regret image, so maybe he'll change. Plus I need to have this time to work on perfecting, on drawing the minion characters, and possibly writing the first episode of Chad and Jeremy Kids. Obviously not today, and not on Regular Show Death Day, no. I don't want to be reminded of Regular Show Death Day. So no Chad and Jeremy Kids episode will be worked on until maybe tomorrow or the 18th. Because I don't want to put myself through that, okay? It's bad enough it hurts that I have to be reminded that Regular Show died before my birthday. And of all things, I'm playing Minion Rush. Because at least I won't struggle and battle in Pokemon Go. Or get upset that I don't encounter the glowing bird I'm after. It's just going to add more stress. Not that Anti-Villain League is helping, but I feel maybe the more I draw this particular minion, the better I get at drawing minions. I've watched tutorial videos on how to draw minions, even the one by Illumination, but they just don't turn out right no matter what I do. This could be a serious sign of a lot of trial and error that I need to do to perfect these minions. Okay, how are you running? That doesn't make sense. How are you running on a slide? There's also the Sinnoh tour that's coming up soon. Ah! I swear, if you do that again, Mel... Ugh. He does that look. Why does he do that look? Why does he gain doing that? It makes no sense. If you're wondering how my minions turned out, well, here's an original minion I created. There's no record of a name, but he is based on one of the Rao minions. That's not Otto. That's Otto. Either I just stick to how I draw these minions, my style, or still experiment and see if I can do much better. That's literally me right there. Like, that's like my reaction. Like, I seriously can't draw minions for the life of me. Yeah, that's how hard they are. It's like every time I try to draw minions, they always turn out like this. I don't get why. It just happens. The minions just don't turn out the way I expect. I mean, come on. I didn't have this problem with doing Adobe Fresco drawings of my other characters, let alone the regular show ones. They look relatively better than any minions I've ever drawn. The only exception was the freaking asshole minion. The Ibis Pain, he was the first drawing I did. Then I also did Chad, and then you see Jeremy right there. Usually I would normally start off with Jeremy to do a drawing at, but no, I'm like, I'll just try to draw Mel, and this is what he looks like. I got to maybe do like a reference sheet or something. Or continue to watch more tutorial videos. They're not really helping out now, are they? Storyboard, like, sort of gotta experiment a lot more. Like, looking back at my DeviantArt Moral drawings, I have come a long way. Some of them are from Metabang, and some of them are from DeviantArt Moral. Well, the one I got from Adobe Fresco, this shows I was actually starting out, so yeah, this is what I call trial and error. This is how they turned out originally, and the more I worked with the program, the better drawings I've done. There's like a lot of these in here. Even some I'm not quite happy with. Not every single one I'll be able to salvage. I mean, the hand-drawn drawings, especially when I was doing in my actual drawing class, they do kind of conflict when I'm usually doodling on my spare time. For the record, these were campus drawings. But yeah, they have gotten relatively better. I mean, I do kind of save progress on which ones I feel I should have done better, and here's a before and after. That's why I got the layout to show my befores and afters. There's also got to get back to some commissions I've said I was going to do, but haven't gotten back to because, you know, regular life and other priorities and stuff. And when is Season 6 going to happen for regular life? I mean, we're still in Season 6, but there hasn't been a new episode since Chilling Tales of Alpine, which was the Halloween episode. So, regular life had like a 2-month hiatus. 3 if you count my birthday month. Also, there are the characters that are soon to be in regular life. Yeah, just like, my god. Most of the storage in Adobe Fresco was primarily the regular show month ones because I put a lot of dedication, time, and effort. Last year especially was doing the screenshot redraws. And most of these, they were like the best drawings I've done. Arguably the best regular show month I've ever had. Can't say the same for regular show death month, because what can you say for the death month? Oh, it died before my birthday. This is the last time they showed regular show. No reruns of the finale. Yeah, I don't know why regular show didn't have reruns after their finale. They're just like, they just pulled the plug. That's it, you're done. No more regular show. Was a box set so hard to do, Cartoon Network? Not only that, but I've been looking at my original covers for the original episodes I've done for Regular Life, and they're starting to show their age. And since Adobe Fresco, I don't know how long I'm going to have it, but for as long as I do have it, I'll have to try to redraw covers I feel that should be changed. Primarily ones that just don't meet the criteria. I'm disqualifying ones like Jeremy the Movie because that was the very first one. But when it comes to Journey to Legion and the other seasons, like maybe seasons 1, 2, and 3, they might definitely need to have the redesign. Yeah, just look at all this effort I put into the drawings I did on Adobe Fresco. This is from regular show month of last year. Regular show month I dedicated to drawing characters from regular show or screenshot redraws. Most of them were basically a lot of Mordecai and Rigby, and only a few of them were Jeremy. Yeah, even though I have Jeremy as my wallpaper and mascot, there's not really that much Jeremy. Only a few Jeremys managed to make it through to regular show month, but most of them are primarily Mordecai and Rigby, as well as screenshot redraws, and the screenshot redraw from regular show the movie. The most recommended image I get every time I search up regular show the movie. Why is that always the case? It's every time I search up regular show the movie, I always see that image. Always. I mean, there's like other images you could show, like, I don't know, future Mordecai holding the futuristic gun? Or the laser or something? I mean, I don't know, I mean, it's a laser, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Smash through frozen objects. What? Oh yeah, I actually got a new costume. This is the Migration Minion. So good to see that they actually have something to promote the movie. I think it's either Mac or Dax. He's one of the epic minions. You can get this from, like... Oh, they're not showing the migration thing anymore. What happened? Oh no, is migration not in theaters anymore? Yeah, you'd be happy to do that, would you, Mel? Okay, where exactly... Banana Man. Okay, Mel... The mall! Wow, I was actually talking about... Whoa! Mel, for starters, don't ever do that again! Cursed minion. Yay, we're qualified. Yeah, we're already like collecting a lot of bananas. We don't really need the freeze ray. I feel like I want to innovate my characters a little bit since Chad and Jeremy got redesigned. Minion, my dragon, should also have redesigned. Get in touch with her ice dragon features or something. Kind of similar to Dawn's mammal swine. She had to swallow like an ice beam and like icicle spikes just sprouted through its body. She used that primarily for contests, something I wish the Pokemon games would go back to doing because it had a lot of innovation. Well, in the series, because I never played Diamond and Pearl. The first game I played was Pokemon Sapphire, but I never made it that far. The only thing I remember is I just remember my starter being Trico, and I caught a couple Pokemon. Didn't really advance that much because I was too distracted with the PlayStation. Well, no, not really just the PlayStation, but the Crash Bandicoot games on the Game Boy Advance. Like Huge Adventure. Like, I played more of that than Pokemon Sapphire, believe it or not, because I was just a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. I still like Crash Bandicoot, but he's not a stress reliever. That goes to Tekken. That's the much better stress reliever. Maybe Mortal Kombat 4. It's just Tekken's the more reliable one. There's a reason why I play Minion Rush on regular show Death Day, because I've said before, after regular show ended, I was in a deep depression. Like, I was that sad because I lost my comfort cartoon, my coping mechanism. And only when I watched Minions on FX Sim, I'm like, hey, I actually like this. And so began the obsession with Minions. Another prime example of my Asperger's. I had to get into liking something, latch onto something, to help me get over the loss of regular show, and Minions was there. And now I have more merchandise of Minions than any merchandise I've collected over the years. Even more so than the Pokemon cards and merchandise. Regular show didn't have that much merchandise because I don't know if the advertisers really did much with it, aside of the Toys R Us tie-ins and Hot Topic. And maybe Spencer's? Because there really wasn't much of any regular show stuff there, unless you count the stuffed animals and the lanyard. The t-shirts also, but, I mean, I'm like an extra large now, so I don't fit in my medium-sized regular show t-shirts, with the exception being the long sleeve. The shirts I remember that I did have from regular show were the one from the Power Mustache Castache, Handboning Will Save Your Life Someday, the Yeah, and my brother used to own a regular show t-shirt, but then I took it because it didn't fit him anymore, so that's mine now. That was like when I was in my Mordecai stage. Like, I really liked Mordecai a lot in Hot Topic. Like, I want to get something Mordecai. And the stickers, the $1.99 or $2.99 stickers, I had to get those. I'm like, Auntie Kelly, they got Mordecai. I gotta get the Mordecai. Man, everything about me before was all about Mordecai. It's hard to believe that I used to like Mordecai, and now basically he's been overtaken by Jeremy and Rigby being my favorite characters of regular show. It's not that he lost most of my respect because of what he's done in certain episodes of regular show. Rigby became my favorite main character since he had a lot of character development, while Jeremy basically changed my life forever and has become the staple of my Asperger's, and I just talk about him constantly. He's also the main character of Regular Life, the regular show fanfiction I'm working on, and so, it's incredibly hard to find people that do like this particular character. I was lucky to find a few people on Discord that do like Jeremy, but that was just... I was extremely lucky that I did, okay? It's not every day you find someone that also likes Jeremy as much as you, and also likes Minions, not as much as me, but they do like Illumination. Who knows, maybe Illumination learned from their mistake and they will not make a disaster like Despicable Me 3 again. Because I'm pretty sure 4 could probably be an apology letter for what they did for DM3. Hey, if you have Drew in the movie, I'll forgive you, because Drew was the only good thing about DM3, along with Balthazar Brad, the music, and the songs by Pharrell Williams, because anything Pharrell Williams makes is good. And the only good Minion scenes are just basically the ones with Dave and Jerry and the audition scene that Mel had when he was at the Sing audition. Yeah, there's not really much positives to say about Despicable Me 3, but if I was to choose between which is worse, Despicable Me 3 or Merry Christmas Mordecai, it's debatable, because there's no telling which one. They're both arguably bad. Both of them have an unlikable character. Well, I wouldn't say unlikable. Well, Mel's unlikable, Mordecai's intolerable. I mean, would you rather have an asshole minion who doesn't care about his fellow minions, or stuttering Blue Jay who pulls a Mordecai every second he gets? It is just sad because in Season 6 it started off good with Max and relaxing, and then it ended so terrible. I've never seen a season where the first episode was probably one of the best things about the season. Season 7, for example, it started off horrible with Dumptown USA, but then it ended amazingly with Rigby's graduation date. So maybe regular show writers thought, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that with Season 6. How did this even get past JG and the writers? Why did you guys think it was good? Season 6 of regular show is the worst season of regular show, with Season 7 being the worst of SpongeBob. I do agree that there are still some good things about Season 6. There are some good episodes. You got your Max and Relaxing. You got your Brilliant Century Duck Crisis special. You got your Gamers Never Say Die. You got episodes like that. But then you gotta get through the cringe-worthy, agonizing episodes. And torture, like Lived With Your Back, God Forbid, Merry Christmas Mordecai, Sad Sacks, 1000th Chopper Flight Party that also destroys CJ as a character. I like regular show, but I'm not afraid to say what doesn't work about it. As a true fan, I know what works and what doesn't work. Same goes for Illumination. They knew live action wasn't their thing, so just, I'm glad they experimented, but yeah, live action isn't for you, Illumination. Good on you for experimenting. At least I'm being honest. Just how exactly did they go from Season 5 to Season 6 with all of these terrible episodes? Well, I'm gonna binge watch the series soon, and pray for me while I get to Season 6. I'll just be glad I'll watch Max and Relaxing. I'm almost done! I got the trash to take out. Hey, that feels like a regular show episode. Take out the trash or you're fired! Yeah, just remind myself of the good of regular show. It wouldn't be a problem, but my series is Regular Life is now in the 6th season. Yeah, the worst season of regular show, and I'm in Season 6 of Regular Life. Don't worry. Season 6 of Regular Life will definitely be better than Regular Show Season 6. If you thought the love episodes were bad, wasted potential episodes like Mordecai and Rigby Down Under and Married and Broke are examples of what could have been, but just couldn't really lead to anything. Okay, Mel, I think you're done. And so am I. After I'm done taking out the trash, I'm going to have me some ramen. I just don't want to do Anti-Villain League right now. I don't want to hit those propellers or whatever they are to remind me of that racing level from Crash Nitro Kart. Mel, look alive! Okay, how did that hit me? How did that hit me? That's like a glitch or something. Yeah, we're qualified. That's good. That's good. Let me just claim my awards. So you saw me playing Minion Rush and you heard me talk about Regular Show. With it being Regular Show Death Day, I knew I had to talk about it. I am kind of weak, but no worries. I'll pull through. Please, no Mel cards. Look, I'm already playing as this minion. The wheel. Okay, what do I get? I got the singer.